don't play anymore, guys.
Well, we're out Travis again this week, too.
Sit.
Today I played my second character, the Mothman.
By the way, I know I asked this before, but I immediately forgot after you guys told me. What y'all playing?
I am a Tabaxi fighter cleric.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I am a human Fey Wanderer Ranger.
Whoa.
That's a cat boy.
Whoa.
A lot of cat energy here.
Human variant, female samurai.
Like, yeah.
Whoa. I'm a mushroom.
You're our token human. Again.
That's racist.
All right, it's true though.
So, are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Hello!
Hello there.
Hola.
I was going to wait for a clap, but okay.
What?
Oh, okay, I can do a clap.
It's too
Actually,
late.
let's start with what you said about dress shirts.
Yeah, dress shirts are like, they feel like if retail could feel, and you had to put on retail. And it's just fucking gross.
That is certainly a statement. Thank you for that, Austin.
In that wonderful mental image.
And dress pants are even worse unless you get nice ones that are like nice. But otherwise, if you get it from like Walmart, it feels like it wants to hurt you.
I got a couple pairs from Target not too long ago, and they were amazing. Hagar, I think, was the brand that was on them.
I don't know.
When I saw them, I immediately thought of, what is it, King of Fighters? No.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage, is that where Hagar's from? Okay. Well, welcome to Action Economy.
I think I'm
This
going
is what we do
blind.
now. We're gonna talk about pants for a while.
My phone.
Yeah, this is our new segment of the podcast.
We've
Pants and
transitioned
economy.
from Mothman
Right now,
to
I'm wearing
pants.
jeans that have like a flower kind of design on them. They're nice.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
I'm wearing black jeans.
I'm pretty sure these are women's jeans, but I don't care.
Do they have pockets?
Yeah.
It's questionable whether they're women's jeans or not, then.
They're not real women's jeans unless there's no pockets.
Alright, so when we last left off, Travis wasn't here.
He is here now.
Who says I am?
Oh.
He was always here in the background.
I mean, it's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's on recording saying, yeah, guys, I'm not going to join you tonight.
What?
As he's peeked into the...
How come you didn't cut that out, man?
It's content.
It's not live yet, so I haven't even edited
Well,
it.
cut it out! Take it down!
The funny thing is, my jeans it's still there.
Alright, so, yeah, this is, while we're still out a person who I've talked to since, and she was like panicking because things are happening all at the same time.
Cool.
But yeah, she should be back next week.
Cool.
Nice.
In the meantime, I was inspired by a bunch of things that I was paying attention to do this short adventure that was supposed to be a one-shot.
He said in quotation marks. He did the most.
In an audio medium.
Yeah.
Well, the way I said it should have implied it, I was hoping. But we'll see. Now it's clear.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Travis.
Unambiguously.
Clear as
Good job.
glasses.
Aren't you glad I'm here now? Somebody else is here.
Yeah, it sounds like Dad's home.
I just heard a door.
Yeah.
FBI open up.
This is a really good opening, guys.
Oh yeah, it's the best. So, you guys woke up in tombs
Yeah, that
and
happened.
wandered through the desert.
Yup.
Because that's a riveting thing that I came up with. I don't know how you guys felt. Like, did that seem exciting to you?
I mean,
It was interesting. And I wouldn't say exciting exactly, but interesting.
Literally any situation that I can bring the type of energy that I bring with Soren and the twins into a situation, that makes it interesting.
also, we did fight something in the desert as well.
Yeah. Yes.
You did fight something, a giant
We
crystal.
scared the shit out of a dragonborn too.
Yeah.
It had a big murder boner for me.
I thought it was very exciting.
Okay.
Shut up.
Anyway, yeah, you guys made it to one of the jungle vents, and you met a stone giant shaman type guy, I believe.
Yeah.
And he said there was a strange druid nearby who might be able to help you, who may know something about what you guys need to do or why you've been brought back. He predicted that, like, oh, you guys were here to save the world in some unknown because this world is pretty bad, but that you guys could potentially do something, or that
It's just like Detroit.
That someone sacrificed themselves to bring you here. But yeah, you guys got some rest, and that's where we left off.
All right.
So I'll try to move things along a little bit faster here. But yeah, so the next day, you know, the bluish, dark, somewhat radioactive sunlight has risen, and
Gotta soak up them rays.
Aren't we going to the Underdark though?
that is not where you were supposed to go, but you are walking along the edge of a hole that does lead into the Underdark.
Yeah, we were supposed to go along the outpost to find people that sold, like, the crystals we got from the thing. We could trade with the
Drow.
I thought we were supposed to go. Yeah, we were supposed to go find Drow. Weren't they in the Underdark?
No, they set up outposts on the surface.
Oh,
to
okay.
trade.
Let's go.
Can't wait for this to become a main campaign.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're not doing Mr. Dread for a while.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you guys set off and start working your way through this jungle/swamp area. It is rainforesty, swampy. It's not fun exactly.
Soren's having fun.
Now, yeah, one of you is a ranger.
Yeah.
A Fey Wanderer ranger, so you're actually having a pretty easy time here.
Yeah.
But as you go, it is, not exactly the most hospitable area. And it takes a while to get, very far. Now, the fact is that you guys are level 20 characters. Mm-hmm. You are powerful in your own ways. So,
I'm on the lookout for plants that look like they want to eat me, or shoot spores at me, or do a number of various awful things to me or my party.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and, as you're journeying, you're looking for dangerous stuff. Roll for survival. Someone wants to roll for survival.
I'm okay at survival. What is everybody else's survival?
I have plus 11.
Oh boy. Hey, that's a natural 1 for 6.
I have a +8.
That's a 17. Oh no, 16.
Soren is distracted. He's making flowers and putting them in his hair again.
13.
Okay.
First roll with new dice, and it was a 5.
16.
So, ooh.
It was better than mine.
First
Did you
roll
not
after we
test
started,
roll?
it was a 3.
Did you not?
I
test-
did some, but
Okay.
first actual roll. That
So,
counts.
you guys managed to get through this whole area. It's not great, but you have to kind of go through these winding areas. It's very up and down. A lot of sharp changes in elevation that could require climbing, but you're managing to navigate your way through. And you're getting to a particularly muddy, swampy, overgrown area. When, let's see here. Real quick check this.
Hey, Tom. Is our barbarian friend still with us?
Oh, I forgot.
He is not.
about them.
Okay.
And, go ahead and do real quick, passive perceptions.
21.
Anyone?
21.
you spot that there is a large troll-like thing a ways behind you that has starting to move between the trees, and a couple times you catch its eyes looking at you. You realize that this thing is kind of following you into this somewhat, it's not narrow, but it's a way that it is probably going to be able to at least stop you from coming back unless you fight through it. Now, you've fought trolls before, you've seen trolls before. This doesn't seem like it'd be a huge difficulty for you to deal with. And so you keep on noticing that it's following you. Unless someone wants to stop and do something about it, as you continue on through.
I will stop the group and go, hey, this troll's following us.
Just a troll, then.
Well, yeah, but maybe he can be friendly.
Well, make a nature check.
What is my nature? It's 5. 16.
16? Okay, so you notice a couple things about this troll. It's not exactly... First off, it's large. It's a pretty big troll. But you notice that, its skin is giving off this weird sort of, not glow, but almost like there's bits and pieces of it that are kind of like... Have you ever seen something that's smoldering, that's almost like it's on fire, but it's not actually got flames? And you can see in spots its skin is almost gone.
Sick,
And,
it's a troll
you can see
ghoul.
the musculature underneath. Almost like it's been burnt, but there's no actual burnt tissue. It's kind of weird. And as you go, you see that it kind of radiates this stuff a little bit. You've not encountered this specifically, but you have heard of trolls that are infused with necrotic energy, and normally that's a death sentence to a troll, but sometimes they survive through it. Trolls could survive and mutate to all sorts of stuff. And you get the feeling that if this thing got close to you, it might have a necrotic effect on things around.
Not good, then.
Should I yell at him to go away?
I don't know that he would listen, but...
Well, then we kill him.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything ahead of us?
Go ahead.
We either kill him if he attacks us, or we beat him up enough to where he runs away.
Okay.
Well, that's the first for my first nat one of the night.
Nice.
Perception.
So you look ahead, and it's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of overgrowth. There's these tall sides to this. You're almost in a valley.
Yeah.
That's filled with water and rushes and stuff like that. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff on the walls.
Okay.
Lumps of overgrowth. You don't see it. It's very hard to see anything in there.
Yeah, I got you.
At best, I would say that you can at least see that anything could be in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, you don't see anything.
I'm gonna cup my hands over my mouth, and I'm gonna go, hey! We can see you back there. If you want to be friends, that's cool. But we are super powerful, famous heroes, I guess, all of us. And we could chat a little bit. Do you like acorns?
The troll moves back a little ways, and then very badly kind of hides behind a tree.
Oh my gosh, where'd he go? This is the most stealthful troll I've ever seen.
Huh? What was that noise?
I guess it must have just been the wind.
Wow.
It just stays there, silently.
Well, now he's hiding, and he thinks he's hiding. So do we go beat him up, or do we just leave?
I'd say since we're aware of his presence and he seems for the moment not wanting to deal with us, I say we progress, but let's just...
That's definitely wanting to deal with us. He's trying to hide.
I mean, stalking is one thing, but...
If we must fight him later on, then we must, but I don't think he holds much threat for us, in all honesty.
I mean, there's certain situations we can get into that he seems to be wanting to get us into that would be more dangerous for us. And if I'm gonna beat him up, I'm gonna beat him up now. I'm gonna go yell at him.
You're not a bard.
I'm not a bard, but I am like 4 feet and powerful.
Alright.
But you two should back me up because you're bigger.
Very well.
Let's go! I clap and start waltzing over to that troll.
Okay.
I stay a bit away from him. I'm like, hey!
About how far away would you say?
Let's go 60 feet
Okay.
to begin with. Hey!
He doesn't respond.
I'm gonna move up 10 more feet if you don't respond to me.
You can see him looking past the trees at you.
Yeah, you. I see you. And notice I haven't shot you, sir.
He silently watches you.
I go up 10 feet. Sir,
Okay.
do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior?
Copper.
Do you want a flower? And flower blooms in my hand.
Do any of you speak Giant?
No.
Wait,
I was looking
I
at
have
that,
like
but I do
17
not.
different languages.
Is Giant one of those languages?
Common, Elvish, Goblin, Infernal, Sylvan. I try to get his attention in every single one of those languages, and
I don't even know Elvish in common.
I
So-
believe I also know Druidic.
Finally, he does respond in some way. You don't know what he says. All right. And he opens his mouth, and this voice comes out that is very deep and rumbly, and it's very like you hear it pretty well. And it doesn't seem like he's yelling, but it almost gets that feel. You feel like his voice carries quite a bit. It doesn't seem to be, he's not casting a spell or anything, but he says something. I'll hold off on telling Travis what he says until, for just a little bit here. How do you respond to this?
Does anybody understand him?
I do not.
No, I don't either.
Well, I mean, I've ran around for a while, and usually trolls have just like tried to punch me. So this is an improvement already, to be honest. I wave, and then I go, give like a confused look and give him a thumbs up and cock my head.
He hunkers down a little bit more behind the tree and watches you.
I think we're good.
And then starts pawing his hand through the water.
I think that means we're good.
Hell if I know.
Okay, cool. Later, guy. And I leave.
As you turn around, you hear a splash right behind you. And you turn around, and it looks like he's reached out from in front of the tree and slapped the water. And then he pulls his hand back and watches you still.
Would this be allowed to be an insight roll?
You can try an insight roll to see...
What the fuck he means?
Oh, I have plus 11. in
I have
insight.
plus 11 insight.
19.
That's a natural 20 for 31.
Ooh.
Okay. He's really focused on you. Maybe it's because you were the one who talked to him, but as soon as he wasn't responding like a lot to when you were directly giving attention to him, but as soon as you turned to go away, he seemed to not want that to happen.
Okay.
And he
Notice me,
got your
senpai.
attention back.
Notice
I'm gonna like.
You don't know why, but for some reason he wants... Like, he seemed to be fine with you being there staring at him. And him staring back, kind of hiding behind the tree.
Alright, I'm gonna start
What a
moving
cute date.
up towards 30 feet.
Okay.
Hey, thumbs up. Yeah? We good? Still? You want me over there?
He speaks again. This time a little differently. Same language, same tone. But deeper. By the way, where are the two of you?
I imagine we're close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like flanking my sides.
Yeah.
Okay. And he plops his hand in the water again, and all of a sudden you feel like a shift underneath you. Not directly underneath you, but like something underneath the mud, underneath the water is shifting. And all of a sudden the water just kind of like behind where you guys are at. And this thing that looks very kind of trollish rises up out of the water behind you. It is like if someone took a bunch of trolls and then just sort of like crammed them all together into one creature.
Oh my god.
There are multiple heads, multiple arms, and it just lets out this sound. It's speaking something, but it's also got this crazy kind of voice. You notice that it's thin and gangly like a troll is. It's got like a face, like like a face on the bottom of its rib cage, and it's got another mouth right on the stomach that are both like opening their mouths and letting out this like sound, and they're all speaking like different things at the same time. It's got one main head that's kind of off to the side, and then right from the neck it's got two smaller heads. Yeah, this thing is really twisted and bizarre. And I'm going to have you guys roll initiative.
It's alright, then. It's a Trija, a troll hydra.
Everyone roll initiative.
It's a 12.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh.
I rolled 10. I have plus 10 to my initiative.
Dirty 20.
Yay. But who has a higher dex, I wonder?
12.
Hey, what
Oh.
are both of you?
That's really weird.
What's
They
your-
tied and we tied.
What's your classes again?
I am a fighter cleric.
What are you?
Fighter samurai.
Do you want to leave this space
I mean,
and go back behind both? Like, go back where we were, 30 feet away.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, honestly.
Okay. Do you want to leave?
No. I'm
Okay.
perfectly capable of fighting here.
Cool.
So, I mean, I'm not squishy or anything.
Although, if you would like to back out...
I have
and be an
18
archer,
AC.
then, you know,
I'm absolutely about to back out, and I can back out with someone.
no, I'm perfectly fine staying. I have 18 AC as well.
So who of the 20s is going first?
Yeah, who has the highest dex
I can
here?
go first if you are fine with it.
I'm fine. I have plus 5 to my dexterity.
Okay. Misty Step Plus. I use Misty Wanderer. Grab. Who are you?
I am Terrell.
Terrell. I grab Terrell and we both bamf and reappear at the 30 feet mark, or the 60 feet mark.
Okay.
And hold on, is this an ability? One sec. Without expending a spell slot. So yeah, if I use Misty Step without expending a spell slot, can I still cast a leveled spell?
If you have an action to do so.
Yeah.
Is it an action to use the Misty Wanderer?
I don't think so. I know Misty Setup is a bonus action, and the specific thing says I can cast Misty Step without expending a spell slot. So,
And
yes.
Misty Step is a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then I am going to cast, and that's a bonus action too. One sec. Is this an action? No, that's a bonus action. All my spells are bonus actions. One moment. Can I cast a bonus action as an action?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, but that... Okay, those are just buffing my thing. Eldritch Blast.
Which one?
The big mean one.
All right.
The mean, disgusting looking
Go
one.
ahead.
The gross boy.
Make an attack.
The Trija.
4 attacks. That is 23,
Hit.
and damage is 9. 14.
Miss. It actually deflects off of its skin.
All right. 19.
Hit.
2. 23.
That'll hit.
And that is 6. And I also am using Dreadful Strike for an extra 4 damage, psychic. And I believe that is it.
Excellent. Each hit is definitely damaging this troll thing, but it is big, and it looks like it's got a lot of hit points. You know that trolls regenerate. And
Someone hit it with fire!
acid or fire damage.
Or acid, God tells me.
Interesting. A shame that my...
You had the other 20?
Yes.
Go ahead. It's your turn.
When Angela hears use acid or fire, I'm like, what a shame I don't have my old flame tongue sword that was in my crypts. Oh well, c'est la vie. So I'm gonna attack it, but first, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit,
Okay.
which gives me advantage on the attack, and gives me temporary 15 HP points.
All right.
So I'm so glad I got advantage because I was in that one. That's an 18 plus 11, so that's 29. And extra attack, so I get to attack 4 times.
Okay. So
Roll the attacks.
roll the damage first.
Okay.
We'll do each attack individually.
Gotcha. Okay. So short sword, 1d6 plus 5. That's 8.
8 damage. Next attack.
The next attack is 14.
That does not hit.
Okay. It's okay, I got 3 more.
This thing's got very tough skin.
Fair enough.
You didn't quite cut into it.
29 again.
That's gonna hit.
10 damage.
All right. You're slicing chunks of this thing off.
17.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. 8 damage. Last one. That's also so 20.
That's gonna hit.
Ooh, that's max damage. 11.
All right. So, you just start chopping chunks off of this thing, and it's got plenty of chunks to chop off.
Oh yeah.
Which of the people who rolled 12s, the two of you?
I have +0.
Same.
What is your dexterity score?
10.
Hold on. 10.
What the fuck?
How about we just roll one more time
wait.
for it? Huh?
Travis,
Alright.
high or low?
Low.
Okay, Chris goes first, you go second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at 5th level on the big one.
All right.
So that is... Okay, let's see. +11.
Are these things
I'm going to use a
tall-
lucky, actually.
Are these things taller than the trees? Or are the trees
Okay,
taller
that's
than these
better.
The
things?
trees are much taller than these things.
So that's a 28 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Are branches within 30 feet of me?
Okay, 8d6.
Nice.
I know what you're thinking.
10,
You know what I'm doing.
Oh, fair enough.
17,
What's your dex score?
20,
What's my what?
What's your dex? Not the +5, but what's your
8, 28 damage.
Dex is
Oh wait,
20.
do I get any?
Same.
No, okay.
What type of damage is that?
I don't see. What is the symbol? I don't know what the symbol is.
I think it's.
Is it radiant?
I think it's radiant. Let me see.
I don't see where it says that. It just has the icon.
Okay, not you.
It's not fire
I
or
believe it's
acid.
radiant. I believe it's radiant.
Yeah.
All right. So 28 damage.
Yes. And
And a very strong hit, and you blast this thing really hard. It seems to have really. It stumbles back from that quite a bit.
nice. I'm gonna use action surge.
Okay.
It is radiant.
Okay. And then I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again. Does this,
So anyway, I
does this
started
count
blasting.
as, does the guiding
Oh, that's a
bolt
nat
give
20.
him- Never mind. I was about to say, does the guiding bolt give him advantage on this?
I mean, technically yes, but
Okay.
Alright, 6, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 21. And just double the total.
yep.
So that's 42 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So you blast this thing twice with powerful magic, and it is like coming apart at the seams.
Nice.
This thing is like splitting in different ways. It's still a troll, so it's kind of like reconstituting in weird ways. So most of its parts are still attached, they're just now in new spots as it refuses together. Travis, mushroom.
Shroom boy.
So you were attached to a tree, and you were suddenly woken by some shouts in Giant. Okay. You heard this voice of a troll, and you popped your eyes open and looked right nearby, and at the base of the tree next to you, there is a what you know is a rot troll, which is a troll that gives off sort of necrotic energy that makes things around it rot. That had just said, "They're almost close enough." in giant. And
me?
no, not to, well, maybe you're just trying to say this. And so you looked over and you see this troll like patting the water and dragging its fingers through the water, and you're like, what's going on over there? You see these three people. There's a human, there is a tabaxi, and what are you again?
I'm a tabaxi.
Oh, you're the tabaxi.
I'm like the child of a human and a
I was about to say,
tabaxi.
he's literally a mix between the both of us.
Oh, okay.
I'm Fey Wonder and my Fey traits are Catboy.
Okay. So, yeah, two cat people of various furry levels.
I'm
We saw
dangerously
the
furry.
scale. I'm not a furry yet.
And
What you want to be.
you're on the scale, but you're on the scale and you're not a furry.
Yeah. Everyone's on the scale.
Yeah. Well, humans are, like, pure humans are technically not on the scale.
Am I on the scale?
Yeah, you are.
So,
You're pretty quite a bit.
and, yet, as you watch, you're like, what is going on over there? They're about 20 feet away.
Which is closer to me?
Closer to you, the troll. And you see them approach, you see this back and forth conversation, and then the people get closer, and then a giant dire troll rises up out of the water behind them. As the rock troll had just said, they're close enough now to them. And the dire troll rose up out of the water, and they reacted pretty quickly. They have chopped off chunks of this thing. They've been fighting with it. You can see off to the left, out of their view, behind some stuff, another rock troll creeping around and watching. So there's a second rock troll that's nearby. It's a little ways away. It's keeping an eye on what's happening. You get the impression that it might be trying to decide whether or not it's worth it to try to fight this fight. But almost directly below you is the first rock troll. And right in front of you, not quite eye level with you, but just below, is this dire troll that just got blasted with a couple blasts of bolts of energy, and it's now got this glowing halo around it that makes it very easy to see where to hit it. But yeah.
Nice.
So out of everyone, who is the closest to me? You said the troll that initially spoke, or
In terms of distance, the troll that initially spoke is down a ways from you, but is very close. Technically, I think the tall troll is like closer as far as a direct line, but it's because it's so tall that it's almost even with you.
I see.
None of them have noticed you yet.
And thus, ambush predator awaits. Waiting.
The mushroom. The
drop
ambush
bear.
predator.
Okay.
Just drops down.
Sprinkle some like spore dandruff on him.
So
Use sleep powder.
to start off with, I'm going to cast Hold Person on the troll that's beneath me,
Okay.
and he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 18.
He fails.
Okay. And I'm gonna real slow, like, start kind of moving my way down the tree closer to him.
Okay.
Come on.
You can make it to the bottom of the tree.
Okay. I'm gonna make it to the bottom of the tree, and then I'm gonna hidden step, and I'm gonna turn invisible.
Okay.
I don't care if he notices me, but I just don't want anybody else to notice me. And that's it for now.
All right. The troll that initially spoke is now like very, very stiff looking for some reason. His head's not moving, but his eyes are going around. and he doesn't do anything. The dire troll, however, the big one, is going to use a ability that it has known as Whirlwind of Claws.
Oh.
So I need everyone who's within 10 feet of it to make a DC 19 Dexterity saving throw.
That is only Jesse, I believe.
That is only me.
How far away did you guys go?
30.
30. You're still within its range because you went back the other way.
Oh, I thought it was like right behind us.
It is, but it's a 10-foot. It's a large creature, and if you're 30 feet away, you're still within its 10-foot reach.
Oof. Wait, let me double check. Misty Wanderer, because it might be bigger radius.
It's Misty Step that you're looking for.
Yeah, I was looking if Misty Wanderer augmented it more.
No, it'll be the spell.
Yeah. Dex save?
Yep, Dexterity saving throw.
That is
That is a nat 20.
29.
29
Yeah.
and
18.
18. Ooh. All right, so
I'm feeling these Cthulhu dice, guys.
let's see how much. It's a lot of ones. So, if you failed your save, you take 31 damage. If you made your save, take 15 damage.
Alright.
What was the save again?
19.
Dang it. I missed by one. So 31 damage.
31 damage. Yep. As it does this, all of its arms that have claws sort of like pop out and stretch out a bit and reach out to the 10 feet as they sort of spin around its body as it thrashes. You know, a couple of them go flying off and go flying past and like scrape you up, and it will decide not to move, but it will. It is going to regain 10 hit points. It's regeneration. Our dog is having dreams.
He can.
Oh my gosh, this troll, guys.
Alright, so we're back to the top.
Alright.
What you gonna do?
If I bamf up 30 feet onto a tree branch, am I out of his range?
No.
What if I go backwards a bit? Like,
If you take 5 more feet away from him, you will be out of his range, yes.
okay, so I bamf like up 25, back 5.
You could, there's potential, yeah, there's a couple branches you could reach that are just out of his reach, yeah.
Yeah, I bamf up to one of those. Are you good if I put you
Yeah,
back?
I'm good.
Are you? Do you want to be here or do you want to be up there?
It honestly doesn't matter to me. I can function either way.
Well, I like bamfing with other people because I
Okay.
get lonely. So I bamf us both up to a tree branch.
I'm just imagining this whole conversation. I'm like, I'm the one next to the.
I don't want to
creature,
go
I'm like,
by myself.
Yeah.
I guess I'm fighting.
My
the
character
troll,
would
so.
absolutely say this in character. Well, I don't want to go up there by myself because I get lonely.
I feel that though.
And
Secretly, Angela's like, yeah, okay, I can't deny the appeal of this. Actually, at this
I
point,
am going to cast right next to the big dude. Summon Fae
Okay.
for free. Once per day. I call forth the Fae Spirit to manifest in an unoccupied space. It uses the Fae Spirit stat block. I choose a mood, fuming, mirthful, or tricksy. The creature represents a Fae creature of my choice marked by the chosen mood, which determines one of the traits in the stat block. I don't know what that is. The creature disappears when it's 0 or spell ends. If the creature is now you and your companions in combat, it shares my initiative count but takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys verbal commands. Yeah.
So, you summon this face spirit. What mood are you going to choose? Fuming, mirthful, or tricksy?
Do any of them let it do some cool fire shit?
Unfortunately, no. The three things: fuming gives it advantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of this turn. Mirthful means it can force one creature it can see within 10 feet of it to succeed a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed. Or in Tricksy means it can fill a 5-foot cube within 5 feet of it with magical darkness.
That wouldn't affect that troll too much, would it?
No.
Okay. I think it's gonna be Anger Fey.
Fuming?
Yeah, so it has advantage on attack.
Alright, it shows up very angrily.
Benvolio, help!
And it appears to, what appears before you is a somewhat anthropomorphic mouse.
Yes.
That is very angry looking. It almost has like steam coming off of it in the way that it looks, and it has what appears to be a sword that is carved from wood. And it's wearing like this little mouse armor stuff, and it's
love him.
Yeah, it's there. Are you going to do anything else on your turn?
That was an action, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yep. Then that's my turn.
All right. So immediately after this, your Fey Spirit is going to attack the. Do you control it?
I don't think so. I definitely don't have a stat sheet for it.
Okay. It's going to attack the. What level spell did you cast it at?
3.
3? Okay, good to know.
I think it's normal. Hold on. Let me just check Fey reinforcements. I know it's on Fey. I cast it once without spell slot. Whenever you start. Okay. Okay, yeah. It's just, yeah. 3rd level, as far as I know.
Third level?
Yep.
Alright. So it only does this once. What's your spell attack modifier?
It is 11.
It has advantage, which is good because its first roll was very, very low. Okay, so it hops up, pulls out, swings its sharp wooden sword and slashes into this thing at a surprising height. Let's see here. 1d6 plus 3 plus the spell level's piercing damage plus 1d6 force damage. This is a complicated damage for this thing. So it's 1d...
It's a complicated mouse, what can I say?
Apparently 1d6. So it's 3 plus 3, 6, plus the spell's level, which is 3. So 3, 3, 3, 9, plus another d6 of force damage. 10. Deals 10 damage to this thing. All right. And he's going to stand there bravely up against this thing.
Yeah! Get him!
So,
Alright, I'm gonna keep doing what I do best as a fighter. I'm gonna keep slashing this.
okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna use... Let me just double check something. I'm pretty sure it ends at the end of the turn. As a bonus action, Fighting Spirit rolls until the end of the current turn and get myself temporary 15 HP. So that's the turn's already been over. We're at a new a new turn. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't think. Actually, can I move so I'm flanking with the pixie, or is the pixie not?
You are already flanking with it.
Okay, cool.
It's on the opposite side from you.
Nice. That works then. So I won't use that then. I will, however. when I go to attack, we use action surge on top of that. So alright, so attack, and we'll see. We'll get extra attack in there. We'll see where we're at with that. So that's gonna be 19.
That's gonna hit.
10 damage, and then time for the next 4 attacks. 29.
That's gonna hit. Its AC is 15, so.
Okay. So 8.
Alright. Chop away part of its leg.
That's a nat 20 for
Nice.
30. Or no, 31.
That's hitting.
Of course, minimum damage on that one. Or not minimum, but low.
Damage.
3 plus 5, 8, so double 16.
16 damage.
Alright.
You have chunked it down.
Yeah. I think it's my turn. 18.
That's gonna hit.
11 damage. Last one. That's gonna be 25.
That'll hit.
And then 7 damage.
Alright, so you just keep slashing and slashing and slashing and slashing, and this thing, you just start, you chop its leg. You chop its leg at where it meets the body. It starts falling. You chop its other leg off. And then you turn and before it hits the ground, you cut all the way along its body up towards its throat, and finally you do one last slash that chops it in half. You've quartered its torso, and it all just bloop, 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 bloop into the water.
And is it dead then?
You have killed it as best as you can in
without
this situation.
fire. Okay.
It's the flesh all lands on the ground and just sort of like, but it's still like kind of twitching and doing stuff.
Okay.
Any other actions?
I kind of want to keep hacking at it just to like prevent it from regenerating since I don't have fire. Actually, let me look at something real quick.
I do have fire, I just didn't want a friendly fire because it's AoE.
Fair enough. I have a torch. Could I like use it like?
It's like halfway in water. Like mostly in water, actually.
Dang. So we need like magical fire to put this in. Put like
Magical fire or acid of some kind.
All right, hey.
You also don't have an action, so you just
sure.
have a move action. So what are you gonna do?
I'll back up from because obviously it's in pieces, so I won't get an attack of
Back
opportunity.
up towards the. As you back up, you're headed towards the other troll.
I'm gonna head to kind of closer to where they're at.
Okay.
Even like just obviously I can't get up to a tree, so I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
close-ish that I can be helpful still. I'm like, hey, I did my job. It's in pieces now.
All right. What would you like to?
Is there anyone within 10 feet of it?
The face spirit is,
Yeah.
and
I moved out.
I think you moved out of the way. So just the face spirit.
Alright, I will use Flame Strike then.
Ooh. Burn it. Burn it all.
That is... What is my bonus for that? Oh, there is no bonus. I will channel Divinity to add 10 to that, so that's 16.
Since it's down, you don't really need to do that.
Okay.
But you do hit.
Then what do I do for that? 4d6. 6, 10, 13.
All right. That is enough damage, and you vaporize this thing,
Nice.
and you see the flesh eventually start to just like eat away and die. So, any other actions?
No.
All right. Mushroom.
Okay. So, while all that's going down, a little ember is gonna like come out of the mushroom. It's gonna start floating over its way over to the troll that's there. It's like right by his nose, and then it's going to burst into a 5-foot sphere of flame,
Oh.
which he would normally make a 18 dex save to try and make it out, but he's held for either my concentration, which I've stopped, or up to a minute. So he's held for a minute.
You can no. It's not either or. It's your concentration up to a minute.
Up to a minute?
So you have to hold your concentration the whole
Alright.
time.
Okay, then.
But the maximum is.
But does the spell you're casting require you to use concentration?
All spells do. Well, if I'm using a concentration spell, and I go to cast another spell, it stops
only
that
if you
concentration.
only if you cast another concentration spell.
Which,
Is fireball concentration?
the flaming sphere
Well, flaming sphere is that concentration?
says concentration, comma, up to 1 minute. Which for my entire time playing, I have read as either you can hold it there for concentration, or you could just cast it and it'll last for a minute.
That is not how it is.
All right. Well, in that case,
Yes, make a dexterity saving
no,
Or are you doing something?
I'm not gonna cast flame sphere.
Okay.
Flame sphere.
Besides, you cast fireball instead.
I don't have fireball. I'm not a wizard.
A wizard.
You don't have to be a wizard to be able to cast fireball.
Great. I will, I guess, summon my symbiotic entities,
Oh.
which are a bunch of spores.
Okay.
And hold on, yeah, I will move them with my reaction. I will move, or not my reaction, with my bonus action. I will move them to the space that the troll is in, and that's all I can do. At the start of his next turn, he takes 1d10 damage.
All right. Well, his turn.
Unless he succeeds on a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, which he might, but I can't do anything else. So
Which he does get 18.
yeah.
Why did you want to do flaming sphere?
Because I don't want him to move.
Okay. And yeah, the symbiotic entities don't.
No, they're just an ability.
So is it he takes no damage or half damage from the?
He takes no damage.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right. So. And what was he making against the whole person? His wisdom. Yeah. No. All right. So. You notice that there's like a cloud of spores around the other troll, who's just standing there still by the tree. we're back up to the top of the initiative order.
Alright. Can I, like, hop across tree branches and get, like, near this dude?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh.
Wasn't that one? That's exactly what happens.
He doesn't even look up at you.
Can I figure out if this dude is, like... Can I figure out what the fuck's up with this dude?
I mean,
Hey!
he's standing there still.
I think he, like, hit a mushroom and now he's paralyzed. There's, like, a bunch of spores around him. Should I shoot him?
He's just held in place. He can still talk and stuff.
I can't understand him, though. Should I still shoot him? It's kind of like kicking a baby, but it's like a baby that
I mean, it's
if
a
they
rock troll. It's not
Yeah.
like a...
Well, I mean, it's not cute in any way, God.
Wait, is he a rock troll? I thought he was a regular troll.
No, he's not a regular troll.
Okay.
Like, it's like kicking a baby in the mouth, but it's like if the baby had a gun, the baby would shoot you.
That is quite the metaphor there.
Should I shoot him still?
Yeah.
Okay. He's paralyzed, so he fails dex saves, right? Travis, are you within 10 feet of this thing?
He is not.
Okay. I was gonna cast it anyway, because I don't know that you're there.
Yeah, I would have taken it. I get an extra plus 80 health. Or temp HP.
I take an actual arrow out of my quiver.
Oh.
The first time I've actually done this. And draw it back, and the arrow just kind of like bursts into just a bolt of lightning, and I shoot this dude.
Does he actually get hit with an arrow, though?
He gets hit with a lightning.
But no arrow.
Magic.
It still hits with the arrow too.
I want to know, because then
That
I can do
is
things.
27.
Go ahead.
Do I get advantage because he's hold-personed?
No.
Okay. That is 1d8 plus normal damage is 7, and then dreadful strike. That's cocked. $13, and then lightning arrow goes off for another 4d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
That is 7 plus 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
How much was that for dice?
20. One sec.
I'm just subtracting as you say the numbers on the dice.
Yeah. 20.
So it was a 7, it was an 8.
It was 26 total, so that was 7, 8, 4, and 7.
Alright.
Oh, and then my, accidentally I hit my fucking, space spirit for 9 damage.
Do you?
Yeah, because each creature within 10 feet of the target must...
That's the
Make
other
it.
troll.
Yeah, I was hitting that troll.
The one that got vaporized
The
into
one that's
ash.
Oh. Oh, yeah! Okay, yeah. Hey, I don't hit my
Yeah.
spirit. Yeah, that's my go. Get him, Benvolio. Also, Mercutio's the mouse, Benvolio's the fae, but whatever.
That's right, yeah.
Is he dead?
But you're not summoning Benvolio.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
You're summoning a face spirit.
Yeah.
No, he's not dead.
Drat.
Okay.
What? You can eat them?
Benvolio just sent Mercutio to help me.
So, your turn.
You are
Oh,
the
cool.
reincarnation
Like-
of the twins.
Doesn't my fae spirit
Oh, yeah,
go
fae spirit
run over
goes-
and fight this thing?
Oh, yes, he can.
Yeah, because his face spirit takes initiative after him.
Oh, let me check one thing real quick. Okay, it's damage.
Also, the spores are within a 10-foot cube of the creature, so...
So yeah, the face spirit runs up. And makes a short sword attack against this troll.
Get him.
Ooh, that was almost a 1. It's gonna hit, and so that's a d6. Well, 2d6. 3, 9 damage. And what does what's the criteria for the spores?
What do you mean?
Like they hit when someone enters it the first time?
Whenever a creature moves into the cube or starts its turn there.
Okay, when it ends it, when it
enters into the cube. Yeah.
What happens?
It has to make a Constitution saving throw of 18.
Okay.
Or it takes 1d10 of damage. 1d10 of necrotic damage.
Okay, it takes some necrotic damage then. Which, as far as
1,
it's it's 1. All right.
1.
So
necrotic damage.
So far, that that could just as well be from the troll itself.
Yikes!
How much HP does my face spirit have?
60.
Nice. My face spirit lasts for an hour as well.
Anyway,
Concentration.
Chris, you're up.
Okay.
Wait, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
I thought.
It was
Oh,
him,
sorry.
that.
Let's forget the.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. I was like, wait, did I already do my thing? I'm like, my goodness.
Man, that was a quick turn.
I know, right? I don't really like the spores, and I really don't want to get close. So,
Throw your sword.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to have to go pick it up if I miss. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop my sword and pull out my bow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take a shot at it with the bow.
Go ahead.
What size is this creature?
It is large.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh dang, that is a 27.
That's definitely gonna hit.
So it's one piece of the bow. Nice.
Just as a note, you do still get multiple attacks with the bow.
I forgot about that, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take the extra attack and hit it the same 4 times.
So how much damage did you do for the first one?
6.
Okay. Roll your next attack.
20, 30.
And that's how much damage?
That's gonna be 9 damage.
9 damage.
24 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh. That's max damage for 13. 26.
That hits.
7 damage. I think this will be my last one. Another 20. 30. And 9 damage.
All right. So you're chopping. You're just like stunning this thing with arrows, and it's just like taking damage. So yeah, now Chris, it's your turn.
All right.
Eat him. Eat the
I'll
rock
use-
troll.
I think I'm good. I will use Flame Strike.
You're a tabaxi.
Oh, jeez.
Cats can eat anything.
That is a 16 to hit.
It will hit.
Alright.
Both of you to presume that he
And
can
that
eat
is
anything.
a 4d6.
Your point.
6. 11 damage.
All right. All right, mushroom.
Did you shoot him?
You
No, I used Flame Strike.
do anything else?
No.
How far away are you?
I'm not sure actually.
Did you enter 10 feet of him?
No.
Okay, then you're fine.
No, I would have been dumb to do that because my thing is 10 feet as well.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
You would have been in
alright.
the blast zone.
Well,
Yeah, I would have
he's
been in the
got-
blast
he's
zone
got
and the
people
spore
around
zone.
now, so I'm not
he doesn't
gonna.
have anyone. He doesn't have people around him.
I thought he has a spirit by him.
There's a spirit that came, but it's
Yeah.
like a phase summoned spirit. You're
Yeah, that's what I meant. There's some. If he moves, he's gonna take attack of opportunity.
yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to cast heat metal on them arrows that are in him.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a trick.
That's 2d8 damage, which is more than the flame sphere would have done.
Okay.
Since he is not holding nor wearing them, he does not make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Since they're just in him, they're gonna go. Where's my d8?
That's a pretty good combo right there.
4 and another 4.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Can druids use a bow?
Yes.
Yeah. And
I don't know if they have. Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
hold
I
on.
don't know if they have proficiency with that.
I mean, they
I'm
Because I know they only have. I know in
Subsequent turns,
3.5, which was the last one I actually checked, they can only use a sling. They can't use a bow.
yeah. So I'm aware of that. So let me tell you, I'm aware of that now.
And then make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. Or no, that's the beginning of his turn. But I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So-
You have no idea why, but all of a sudden, he starts moving again and starts
Well, he did just get hit by a flame strike.
scratching at his body, like
And heated metal in his body.
Oh man,
Which you
these
can't see.
arrows in me. Gosh.
So far, it just looks like he's clawing at the arrows, particularly like panickingly. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw on the start of his turn, right?
Yeah, for the Halo of Spores.
8.
8, he fails, so he takes 1d10 of necrotic damage. Not that it would do too much. 3!
Okay, yeah. Alright, so
That's just what the spores do.
he's gonna
That's how a mushroom.
bite
That's
the.
how mushroom be.
Well, he's gonna attempt to bite the spirit and roll a 1.
Nice.
You ever just try to bite a ghost, guys?
Can't bite this mouse. It's too free spirited.
It does manage to get a claw hit in and deals 19 damage.
Real quick, Sentinel attack. I get to make an attack against him.
Okay.
Wait, no, I don't. Because I'm not within 5 feet of him. I thought I was.
Okay.
Because I moved down the tree, but I guess I'm not within 5 feet because Austin's arrows didn't hit me.
This is
Austin asked if I was within 10 feet of the creature. You said no.
yeah, you were not within 10 feet.
My Sentinel attack, I need to be within 5 feet of the creature. I suppose I could have moved on my turn, but I didn't say so. So we'll just do that.
Okay. So far, because you haven't moved, it's worked out better. Anyway,
Wait, I'm gonna get there.
back to the top.
Alright.
Are you like one of those
I
emotional
cast-
spores or mushrooms that take over big creatures?
Hunter's Mark
Ants.
on
Okay.
this dude.
Right.
Wait,
And then Eldritch Blast.
Blast him.
That's
23.
not nice.
Hits.
That's not nice.
That is 4 damage plus Dreadful Strike for
So instead of
4,
wild shape,
5, 6,
common infestation.
and then
instead of shaping, I
Hunter's
do
Mark.
Spores.
12 damage total on the first one.
This is just
Does
happens.
Hunter's Mark do every hit or just once?
Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Isn't Hunter's Mark something you do prior to attacking?
Yes.
Okay.
I just did it.
Okay.
I have Hunter's Mark's concentration.
Whenever you hit with a weapon attack,
Ah, fuck, this isn't weapon, is it?
is it what are you hitting it with?
Eldritch Blast.
No, it's not a weapon attack,
Okay.
so it's not applying.
I'm gonna redo that. I don't cast Hunter's Mark.
Nope. That right there.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast. That's 6 damage, first one.
So
I rolled before and then I rolled again. The first one was 23 and the second one was 29.
It doesn't matter, both of them hit.
Yeah. 3 damage, and then
How much damage?
3, and then 2 damage, and then last Eldritch Blast is another 29, and that is 8 damage.
All right, he ain't doing well.
Get him, Mercutio.
this is the power of mushroom.
This is the power of
Your
toxic
phase spirit is going to make an attack.
Just also you touch my dragon scales, like no.
Which will hit. Which means he's going to deal
Especially poison dragon.
11 damage. Alright. The troll dies.
Nice.
He's too big.
He was defeated by a mouse with a wooden sword.
If he was a regular troll,
What happens when he dies?
only if he's a medium or small creature.
Oh, okay.
That's why I had to. I thought he was a regular troll. I thought I could hold him in place
I
forever.
think even regular trolls are large.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I just woke up.
so yeah, we'll say that as he falls apart, you're still able to like absorb him for nutrition purposes.
Well, of course.
Ooh.
So he watches
What
this.
about that? What about that other one, the sneaky one? Where's he at?
He left. He made his decision.
He's like, nope.
He made his decision right about the time when the bigger one got vaporized.
Is little rat gone?
No, it's still there.
Is it alive?
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
spirit.
What are my spores saying? Is he? Am I getting anything out of that?
Could. Should you choose to?
I mean, hey man, he came in.
It's weird spirit energy stuff. It's not like straight up
Juice.
life energy.
What's he doing right now?
He moves out of the spores.
Oh,
I'm gonna hop down and go, Mercutio, you did it! Do you want to meet the other mouse? And then,
I'm gonna make the spores go away. And I'm just gonna slowly.
Yeah, the spores just sort of like disappear.
I'm gonna slowly work my way down, and I'm just gonna kind of like, with my toe, kind of like try and grab the real like sloth-like movements here. I'm gonna try and grab the troll, and want to drag him closer to my tree.
Alright, as you're standing there, this weird, very, very camouflaged figure stretches out from the tree to grab the troll.
I notice him, glance over there, but still, I'm just continuing. I think, you want to eat the other mouse? Meet the other mouse? Look! And then I, like, dig in my cloak a little bit. I'm like, this is Sneep, the sand mouse. And I hold Sneep in my hands, and I cast, like, a little flower to bloom for Sneep to eat, and I'm just showing Mercutio Sneep.
So you don't notice the humanoid mushroom.
Oh, I noticed this fucking dude. I have a friend to talk to. I haven't apparently talked to him for a
So
while.
what do they see?
Eating.
What do they see?
It's basically like a cluster of mushrooms that are like if I wasn't attached to a tree, it would look like just one large mushroom with a bunch of smaller mushrooms growing up off of it, and in sort of like the you know that thing where it's like, oh, I look at a tree and I can see a face in it? It's kind of got that going on, except it's an entire person. You can pick out all the different bits and stuff like that, but pretty definitively, this is a giant mushroom.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like as I'm holding onto the tree, but with my legs, I'm slowly dragging this troll over to me, and I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna start going down there, and I'm gonna start getting him.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'm fully aware of this. I'm just not like acknowledging
Anybody
it at
else
the
aware
moment.
of this?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
most of us are aware of this. I honestly just, at this point, Angel's like, this place is weird.
Charles like, interesting.
Circle of life, I suppose. I don't know.
Anyway, do you want to come with us to meet the drow?
It's your summoned
Mercutio?
fey spirit.
Yeah.
It's not a separate character.
Pat him on the
You're
head.
literally like, you know,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very lonely.
I'm lonely.
well, you're ignoring the new real
Yeah.
friend, Mushroom.
Yeah. I have to
For
talk with my
your-
current friend first before I make
For
new
your
friends.
imaginary puppet spirit thing that you
Exactly.
summoned.
What if he leaves me because I was being rude to him?
He'll leave you in an hour anyway.
I can bring him back. I go, yeah,
Force him to be your friend.
yeah, you're gonna come with us. You're very good. You're a good boy with your good wood sword. Maybe the Mushroom Man wants to come with us too. Do you want to come with us, Mushroom Man, to the drow?
The cat boy has addressed you.
One of the cat boys.
Huh?
I speak Sylvan. You want to come with us to the drow, Mushroom Man?
What?
Which language do you say that in?
Sylvan?
We're gonna go meet some drow, and you look nice, and they might have dead people to eat there too, because I hear they're mean.
They might have dead people there because they're mean.
Oh!
You could bring that guy as a snack. Want to see me do a backflip?
Alright. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Soren. I am from everywhere. Where are you from? Forest?
Wow.
I do a backflip. Do I have to make an acrobatics for that?
Absolutely.
This is incredible.
Please roll on that one.
I set Sneep down, and I do a backflip. That's 11.
More than good enough. It's not particularly impressive. but-
Everywhere is like all
Just having an
over.
existential crisis over here.
I mean, you seem pretty cool. I like you. I like a lot of people. Did you know these two guys are like heroes?
Nice back.
True.
Thanks. I like your mushrooms. I think you are a mushroom.
Who? I start looking at them.
Yeah, they're heroes. I just kind of fell through a hole, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I am.
And then I wait for the Skype lag to catch up.
Oh.
I'm not. You're gonna be my friend now, okay?
Okay.
I start walking over and I stop and I kind of like look around and I find a stick and I carefully like lean forward and poke you.
Ooh. I'll get off the tree.
Are you like...
I'm a furbolg. I'm taller than you.
Yeah. Do you like shoot gas and spores and stuff? I know. Are you a myconid?
What?
If you stand near me, am I gonna like die to mushroom?
No.
Cool. I like just drop the stick over, pat you on the head.
And then you die.
It's immediately poisoned and dies.
I like get a bunch of like dirt and I hold it out to you, and a bunch of mushrooms sprout off of it that are like wild different colors and stuff. I'm like, do you want this? Is this like flowers for you?
Now, hold on, think about this for a minute. This is a mushroom. Would you grow people for a person?
Yes.
Here, have this bouquet of people.
That is a horrific thought.
I mean,
there's mushrooms everywhere, though.
I guess, but there's also people everywhere.
But they don't talk to you.
I'm good.
I guess.
Okay, I just kind of like...
Who
I just kind
are
of
all
like
of you?
put the dirt in your hands.
I just kind of like accept.
I nod.
I am Terrell.
Hi.
Hello.
I am Angela.
Hi.
You want to go save the entire world and fix the link to other universes?
Sure, I guess.
Cool. I'll take you to the Feywild. You'll love it there. After we
Whoa.
fix, like, the dial-up here.
I haven't talked to nobody in a long time.
You want to play tens?
Sure.
I, like, go into a pocket.
Cards?
I go into my pocket. I'm like, uh-oh. I think I left my cards in the Feywild. We'll have to get there real fast. But let's go. And I just, like, start walking off.
How to speed run.
Did I win?
You make your way along the way.
I'll start following. As it goes along, I get a little bit faster. I can roughly catch up to you guys.
So, you continue on, and something you find is that what you notice a recurring pattern. This place is actually pretty infested with trolls. You see a number of other troll things, and they see you, and they start doing the stalking thing again. And then they see him, and then they all just like turn and walk straight away, opposite direction.
My friend will eat you with his toes. You better get away from me.
Yeah.
So,
What's your name?
I'm just me.
Your name is Spore.
All right.
Good. Let's go.
It's a better name than Ubisoft, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I do be soft.
Stop.
Leave.
Oh my god.
anyway,
Campaign over, guys.
so you guys head on your way, and nothing bothers you.
I wonder
And
why.
a couple times, weird stuff starts happening. Like, you'll come across an area, and it's like heavily blocked with trees. And you're like, oh, how do we get by this? And Spore here will just walk straight up to the trees, and the branches will like part out of the way and back up. And
If there's
a path
anything
right there.
small or medium that's dead, it just kind of like starts wriggling around and like animating a little bit.
Yeah.
I do have a bunch of spores around me, but they won't hurt.
Yet.
Oh.
Just don't die.
Bro.
Free real estate.
I can.
Shut up.
So, finally, you come across signs of life. And you see up ahead there is a cart that is set up, and you see movement. And as you get closer, you can see that this is one of those drow trading posts.
Cart.
Looks like they bring a cart up, and they set up big tents that keep the rain off, and set up these little marketplaces. It's pretty dark. The drow like that, and there's tons of clouds, the usual. And you can see all sorts of stuff for sale here.
I'll stay here. I don't want to make him sick.
Okay. I just go.
Do you
I
want
go
us
to the
grab
tent.
anything?
Well, if they've got anyone that passed away recently.
How long did it take us to get here?
Like an hour.
Oh, but
Any-
Mercutio leaves.
Oh, if you got some cheese, I'll take that off your hands.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for cheese.
Anyway, you show up.
Do you know what goats are? You should get one.
I do know what goats are.
Having one as your friend would be pretty profitable for both you and the goat, I think.
I don't think the goat would last very long.
Oh, that's sad.
These swamps tend to take things.
But the swamp's afraid of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go into the tent.
Okay. So as soon as you walk in, the eyes are on you, and
How many?
quite a few. Like
All the eyes.
this is actually like a pretty big setup. So there's like multiple shops set up. There's like 5 or 6 shops just in the entryway area, and this whole place is like
So, I'm assuming it's like there's a tree line, and then there's a, open space, and then there's the place where the caravan is set up.
not so much. It's more like they've got. There are trees that grow out of the foot deep water. There is a higher, drier spot that's like the central spot, but they've set up boardwalks and almost like they've built like a platform above the water that you step up some steps onto, and you can walk around and see what they've got for sale.
Pretty clever.
I will, with them, we'll go until we're out of. We're in the property line or whatever that they've set up, and I'll just stand still.
Do any of you know? Do any of you know Undercommon?
Nope.
No.
I
No.
don't believe so.
Okay. You don't recognize what's written on the signs, but after seeing you, they greet you in common.
I
And,
know Druidic, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
Yeah, I know Elvish. Income.
and one of the drow is like, hello there.
Hey, is this Drow Shop?
We do sell things, yes, and we are drow.
Nice. Okay, in the right place, pretty sure. Do you guys like crystals?
Crystals of what kind?
Well, we murdered this big thing out in the desert that, tried to explode us with its mind. Those kind.
She has an odd look, like she's confused, and she's like, you would have to go, and she points down to a, what looks to be a clear jewelry and gemstone shop.
Okay. Just looking around, 2 criteria. 1, what is the shop with the brightest, most tourist trappy kind of thing they're going for it? And 2, what smells the best?
So there is some food being sold. A lot of it is really there's one spot that is where a lot of the drow are eating at, and there's a lot of various cooked food that's there. It seems to be kind of a central area where all of them go to. It's not so much there's not shops set up around for food. The shops that have food have what looks to be more like travel and long storage rations of different kinds.
Okay. What?
But
Is
they have
that-
various roast meats and fruits and stuff like that. Very, very simple.
Okay. Is there any bright, colorful shops?
not really drow fashion, mostly dulled colors, because usually they're not. They don't have a lot of light around, so they're not really. The way they see things is different.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go sell our stuff, and then we'll get like the $1.50 hot dog. I don't know, maybe buy a fidget spinner. Let's go.
Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just gonna lead the party off, as I've been doing for some reason.
Since this is not a long-term adventure, we're gonna suffice to you go to the jewelry shop.
Yeah.
And where they're doing the gemstone stuff, and they don't know how to really even price what you've got, because as you quickly learn, no one has killed one of these things and tried to sell its parts before. If anyone has destroyed one in recent memory, they've not tried to sell its bits and pieces. They estimate the worth is more than their entire camp. And they're like, the only way that you could really get like the full value for this is if you were to go down into one of those cities below ground and sell it there. But they are able to exchange some of the smaller bits for a large amount of money.
Do you guys just have like cool magic items?
They're like, well, we can see what we've got, and you wander around and you're able to find some stuff, not like great. There's not a lot. But since these are merchants, they're able to get a number of different things. You got a pair of gloves of swimming and climbing. There's a tattoo artist who can do a couple of interesting things, but not anything magical. There is a potion maker who sells potions of healing.
Okay.
But for you guys, that's well beyond. Functionally, yeah, they've got some stuff, but nothing real useful. It's all like this world is very, very low in terms of its capabilities. So you're not really able to find anything of major use or anything. Mostly just simple ointments and bits and pieces of stuff. Lots of alcohols of different kinds.
Nice.
Brewed from different things. Odd foods.
Since we have like
But lots of very utilitarian things.
Since we have like $1 billion, can I just get the gloves of swimming and climbing?
Yes.
Okay, I get those.
As it is, I'm just concerned that we don't have all that great of clothes. I'm gonna look around for.
You can absolutely get some decent clothing that is rugged and well suited for both the. In fact, all of you can get this. You can get clothing that's well suited for the desert, well suited for the jungle, well suited for going down in the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
I get the most fashionable versions of all three of those that I can find.
And you start talking to people, asking around. Finally, one of them approaches you, and appears to be some sort of cleric, and starts asking like, "Who?" We very rarely. She explains we very rarely see travelers in as good as condition as you are.
Well, I'm Soren. This is Sneep, the sand mouse. We have a mushroom friend. We named him Spore. And then these two are heroes.
I'm Terrell.
And I am Angela.
And she's like, usually the people that are around here we see often. Are you distant travelers?
These two are...
You might say, yes.
Yes.
We were recently resurrected, as it were.
Yeah, I just kind of fell asleep in the Feywild, and now I'm here, I think. I don't know. I just kind of showed up.
He likely died too.
I see.
Oh, he definitely died. There's no denying that.
And you're calling this one Spore?
Yeah, he just kind of vibes. The whole forest is scared of him.
Wait, didn't he stay back anyway?
Yeah, he did.
Well, you guys moved.
Oh.
I'm staying within viewing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I just
gotcha.
imagine like
That'll
he's
be
at
opening.
the entrance.
Yes, we know.
I'll wave again.
We know to be careful.
Social distancing.
More than social distancing concerning this.
Yeah.
So, like, if we go down to the Underdark to get some real cool things, are they going to try to enslave us? Because that's not really cool.
Some of the families might. But, I mean, usually there's different... It depends on the situation.
I mean, my mom's an archfey, and she might get real mad.
There's a reason that we come to the surface as often as we do. But if you see any metallic-looking spiders, avoid them.
Okay.
Metallic.
Like,
But you said you were recently resurrected.
Yes.
yeah, they are.
Yes.
Very recently, well, there is a strange old tower, probably about a day's walk to the south. Right on the edge, about a day ago, there was a pulse of divine energy from there. All the clerics felt it in one way or another.
That sounds like where we need to go to fix the plane connection. So that I could, leave.
Perhaps. I don't know what you specifically are referring to, but it may be a good place if you're looking for explanations or what happened.
Yeah, I mean, we're basically here to fix your guys' planar connection to all the other cool planes, so you can start going to those.
I see.
We're a special plumber group.
Yeah, we're plumbers too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Shut up.
No, we're the plumbers from Ben 10.
I mean, that's
Oh my
arguably
God.
cooler. Depending on the situation, that's arguably cooler.
Yes.
Depending on the situation, I think it's just cooler.
You're not wrong.
I do not know what you will find there, but if you intend to go, I wish you luck.
No, me too. Do you have any little clothes for Sneep?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Do you guys know what sand mice like to eat?
I would imagine that they eat small insects and they're scavengers, so they'll probably eat any fruits or small bits of seeds that they could find.
Cool, I'm gonna get some.
You are able to get some.
Yeah.
I would say, like, it's not probably mandatory, but we probably should grab some provisions for us if we're going to go on a day's journey to check out this tower.
Yep.
Actually, that's something I need to ask around for.
You're able to get all the stuff that you need.
Like a tent and everything, too?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I will... Okay, Angel's gonna ask that the same cleric that was just there.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with the sun? Because being on it I did not feel well. So, is there any way to alleviate that, or
Only to avoid direct sunlight, but as long as you stay under the clouds, it's mostly safe.
Okay.
Is there like special anti-sun cloak I can buy?
You guys all got it.
I did it. Whoa, I'm so
did it.
effective.
All right. Well, I think we've gotten all the stuff we need to get. We have our weapons.
Hey, does anyone want to come with us? More friends?
We
I'll
tend
come
to
with.
avoid that area.
Well, like that's the area we gotta go to fix the dial-up.
I mean, don't know that. It might give us answers, but
I like to be optimistic. I didn't know if you could tell.
oh, I could tell.
Anyway,
I think she just has a different view on things.
nice meeting you, cleric. What's your name again?
Oh, Bria.
Thanks. Nice meeting you, Bria.
It is good to meet you too.
Alright.
What? Can I like give you guys one of like the tiny little crystal shards, and that makes all the food in here free for everyone?
Next round on us, boys.
Would that be cool?
If you would like to, I'm sure that
Yeah.
well, you would have to talk with everyone and make sure that you are clear with the merchants that you are paying for it for everyone.
Can I just like yell it really loud and then give someone
Next round on me, boys.
Do not see that going
like
well.
I have a sudden shock of deja vu.
Okay, it's too much work. Never mind.
I'd
Anyway,
like some food.
do you want some food? Do you want some food, Spore?
Yeah.
I want food. Hold on. Does Topaz pay for food?
You can get food with the money you have. You're
Okay.
good.
I'm gonna get like a bunch of food.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
the taste? Bria, what's the tastiest food?
This, she gestures to what looks to be some sort of skewer over fire with various meats and vegetables on it.
I buy one for everybody, including Bria.
Okay.
What's the best dessert?
Dessert?
Oh my god. This is no way to live. It's like sweet, crunchy, good stuff to eat after the good food.
She, grabs some trail mix type stuff that is like travel food, and it's like, I have this, dried berries.
I mean, I guess that counts. Okay. Anyway, good luck with the shop, Bria.
All right.
Are you interested in coming to the Feywild?
I am not.
At this point, Angela's just gonna go join Spore. She's like, alright.
I'd like to go.
Oh, you're coming with.
He's like, oh, like you had a choice.
Alright, goodbye. We'll be back after your dial-up is fixed, probably.
All right, so they bring you a skewer.
Ooh. What's on it?
A lot.
Cooked meat, vegetables.
Alright.
It's clearly
I very gently, and very cautiously hand it to you without trying to touch you at all. It's like,
Yeah, it's one of those things where my hand goes up there and I go to grab it, but you don't know if I've got a good grip on it. But it stays.
Firmly grasp it.
and then I just disappear because I don't want to see, you. It's turns to ash.
I'm gonna let it cool off.
Okay.
He's